right, you're on mute.
Okay. State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Sean Perkins is presiding. Our court's in session. All participants must be properly dressed and sitting in an upright position. Please do not walk around while on camera. Please keep your devices on mute until your name is called. There's absolutely no smoking, eating, drinking, gum chewing, lying down, or sleeping while logged in the Zoom.
We're driving.
Or driving. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Lanier,
Yes.
are you driving?
No, I'm sitting in my car. It got kind of loud in my house.
All right. All right, let's, good morning, everyone. Let's go to, Mrs. Gist.
I'm here.
How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm
Are
blessed.
we ready, Mrs. Connor?
Say that again. Hello?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to call you your name in just a moment.
Okay. No. No.
This is the
I
city
did a bridge fire for that.
City of Detroit versus Sinitra Gist. Case numbers 1842466 comes 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to need you to be quiet. I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
that
Yes, sir.
in the background,
Yes.
you got a lot of stuff going on back here. You need to get someplace where it's quiet.
My apologies. It won't happen again.
All right. So we have here an offer. Now, everybody, we have Attorney Irby on the line. So if you need to speak with the lawyer, she's on the line, very competent and ready to speak with you. I can put anybody that wants to speak and give more information on their case. I can put you in a breakout room upon your request. I want everybody to know they have a right to a trial, and everybody will hear me say that time and time again, so you know that. We can get you a trial date. But Ms. Gist, you have 3 matters before the court, is what I can see, and the deal here is plead responsible to the. What is this? Who wrote this? Oh, they wrote this in the wrong. So if you plead guilty to the failure to display and dismissing the other 2 counts, I will waive the warrant fees, but you're going to be responsible for the $345 reinstatement fee. This is 2008 ticket. And you have a right to go to trial. We can get the officer in here. You may do better, you may do worse, or you may do the same. You tell me what you want to do. You also have Ms. Irby on the line to seek counsel from. That's a 0-point offense. That is it does abstract to the Secretary of State. It is a misdemeanor, and it will require a $240 fine. What is your pleasure, Ms. Gist?
I want to plead guilty and pay whatever. So.
All right, I need to see you.
Okay.
I saw you earlier.
Oh, I didn't know my camera was on. My apologies.
That's all right. Okay, can you raise your right hand, Ms. Gist? Right. All right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Do you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this deal, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No.
You taking this at your own free will?
Yes.
Okay. Let me draw your attention back to July 19th of 2018. at around 11:50 a.m. in the morning in the area of Connor and Warren in the city of Detroit. Were
Yes.
you, let's ask this. Is Officer Jay Peck on your list?
Yeah, he told me that I come to court and I can throw it out because I did have my registration. I just didn't have it in the car with me.
Okay. What about your license? What about your license and insurance?
I had license and my car was also insured under Zena Shelter. I just didn't have my paperwork in the car because I was in the midst of moving and I didn't have none of my paperwork. But if you reflect back to.
All right, well, 1 second, Miss. 1 second. I got the gist of it. All right, I don't mean to cut you short. I'm trying to help you out here.
Okay.
So less is always more. Okay.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? Less is always more.
Okay.
All right. So you still do it. Okay. You want to take these to trial, then I can get you a trial date, we can get them in here, and you can bring that information if you still have it, or you can just allow him to recall on his memory. If he remembers back in 2018, but if he doesn't remember, we can get it dismissed. But like I say, I don't think you have much to lose in this regard.
I don't want no misdemeanor. So if
all right, so let's set a trial date.
Okay.
Let's set a trial date for these dates.
He said he's gonna throw it out.
Well, I didn't say I was gonna throw it out.
No,
you said,
no, the officer did.
All right. Yeah, but you said we need more money.
No, sentencing. He did say
Trial.
2 weeks, right? Let's go with it. Let's go with the 22nd.
22nd of July.
Yes.
Mrs. Giss, the 22nd of July, that's the date we're gonna set for trial. And we'll get that officer in here and we'll work it out at that date, okay?
Okay.
All right. Make sure if you have that information somewhere that you dig that information up too.
Yeah. Okay. I do. I have.
I don't think you have a license. I don't think you have a license right now, but I could be wrong. But at the end of the day, we can always make sure at that time that you did have a license by running that. So just bring that other information, that insurance and that registration if you possibly can. All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you have a great day. Okay.
Thank you.
July 22nd at 9 a.m.
Right? Oh, 22nd, 2-2, not 2-7?
Yes, 2-2, not 2-7.
Okay, thank you.
At 9 a.m. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. We have Mr. Julius Grant.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're up. Let's see if we can help you out. Good morning.
I'm trying to see what all I gotta do to get my license and everything. I just went to 36. Well, I'm just trying to get everything situated. I just want my license real bad.
I understand that. I respect that, and I'm glad you're here. We're gonna see if we can get you something you can live with and get your license. All right. So this is the city of Detroit versus Julius Grant, case number SP 101-96361, case number SP 1088373, count 2, case number SP 1150311, case number SP 1150302, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number SP 920661, and case number SX 3438528, count 1. Can we run his driver's license and make sure that he has nothing under a middle name? You have a middle name, Mr. Grant?
No, but I am a junior though. Up on my birth certificate, I am a junior, and sometimes I do use junior.
Yes, one of the tickets that I just called. You said you a ticket number was one of the tickets I just called?
Yeah.
So let's go with SP 101 96361. I see here Mr. Grant has paid one civil infraction. He's paid 1, 2 civil infractions. He's paid Mr. Goss. You got to take care of that now?
This is Attorney Clayton for the trial.
All right. Okay, you got 1 second?
Yes, sir.
He's paid he's paid at least 2 civil infractions that are related to this matter.
How many charges you have?
He's got seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How many?
He's got 2, plead guilty to 2. So that's all right. Okay, so here's the offer. Thank you so much. Here's the offer, Mr. Grant. I got pleading guilty to 2 failure to displays and dismiss everything else. That's going to be $240 a piece, a total of $480, and dismissing everything else.
480 went to, and I ain't got it. Yeah, I got it.
Now, but you're going to also be responsible for 4 other. Now, that's not going to be a part of this today, but before you go get your license, I want to make you aware that you get other, what do you call those, reinstatement fees to pay. So that's going to be a total of $180. So all I'm going to concern about with the 480, what we'll discuss today about the 480, and I'll give you some time to pay that. But keep in mind that before you want to go get your license, you have to pay those reinstatement fees. Well, I'll waive the warrant fees on there so you don't have to pay that. So you want to take that deal or what?
Yeah, that mean I'll be able to get my license more faster.
Well, if you pay all of it, the 480 plus the reinstatement fees, you'll be clear here in 36 districts. I don't know what you got out there in the other districts. You've been running wild and running them up all over the Metro Detroit area. I can't help you there.
I'm sorry. But I ain't killing nobody. You know, I just.
No, I hear that. That's good. It's traffic. That's why we're trying to get you. We're trying to get you back on the road. You want that deal or not?
Yes, I can pay that. Yes, I had it.
All right, let's go. Raise your right. Go ahead. Raise your right hand, Mr. Grant. You can go.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Grant, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you put your hand down. Let's, do you understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that right to the tribe.
Yes, Your Honor.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated on the record?
Man, you just gave me a sweet deal. I'm just trying to pay and get my license.
All right, let's get it. Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated on the record?
No, I don't talk to no ops, man.
All right. Is this? Are you taking this on your own free will?
Yes, I want to pay you all so I can be able to drive without getting no tickets. I ain't trying to kill nobody, just trying to make some money.
Mr. Grant, just answer the judge's question, yes or no.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right. Let's draw your attention to what is this? August the 26th, 2020, at around 5:47 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gratiot Avenue and East Outer Drive. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by Detroit police on that day?
No. You said August?
August 26th of last year, 2020. You about to mess this deal up, Mr. Grant.
No, I can't remember. On Gratiot.
East Outer Drive.
And East Outer Drive. Gratiot, East Outer Drive. Yes.
Okay, on that day, did that Detroit police officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, Mr. Grant?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that?
Because my license was suspended and the officer.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Grant. I accept your plea to the count of failure to display a valid driver's license. I'll fine you $240 in that matter. Mr. Grant, let me draw your attention to December 30th, 2020, at around 5:42 p.m. in the area of Racine and Nashville Street in the city of Detroit. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by Detroit police on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
And on that day, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that, Mr. Grant?
Bad license. My license, I never get them replaced or anything. I couldn't.
It was suspended, but never acquired?
Yeah, I really ain't know what to do. I really ain't.
No, was your license suspended on that day, or was it, okay, it was, I need a yes.
Yes, it was suspended.
Okay, I'm gonna find you guilty to the amended count of failure to display. I'm gonna fine you $240 in that matter. I'm gonna dismiss all other matters. I'm going to, how much time do you need to pay, Mr. Grant?
I can start paying it right now. I can give y'all the, like, I'm gonna say I got 700 and something up in my pocket right now. I can pay the whole thing.
Are you outside the courthouse right now?
Actually, I don't have anywhere to stay. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
So I'm in my car.
Are you outside the courthouse right now?
Yes, I can make it down there. I can catch the bus down there.
Okay, listen. When can you get this payment into the court?
Oh, I can go down there right now. I can go down there and make it down there in like 30 minutes.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, Mr. Grant, is I'm going to, what's 7 days from the day? 8? No, it's 6. I'm gonna give you till July the 7th, 2021. Mr. Grant, understand this. If you pay it today, you'll be fine. But if you find yourself in a position where you haven't got this paid by July the 7th, I need you to zoom back in and we're gonna see if we can get you some more time, okay? But that's gonna be on you. I'm gonna put July the 7th in here and get it in today. You don't have any worries. All I'm really concerned about is the $480. But the other $180 in reinstatement fees, you're gonna have to pay before you get your license, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm about to go. I'm about to go down. So you said I gotta pay $480. All right, I could go down there and pay that $480 to y'all, like as of right now, and then I could just go to Secretary of State probably tomorrow and reinstate my license.
No, you're gonna have to pay the $480 plus the $180, and then you can go down to the Secretary of State.
Okay, yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Mr. Grant, this is Attorney Irby. The judge can only tell you what's applicable in 36 District Court. If you have other charges somewhere else, you have to clear those up at the Secretary of State. So the judge is not telling you that, yes, you can go to the Secretary of State. He's telling you that you have taken care of all your matters at 36 District Court, okay?
Okay, yes, I understand.
Let's be clear about that.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So you have to make the payment between now and July the 7th.
Yes, I want to go now.
That's it.
Okay, all right, if it's nothing further, Mr. Grant, what I do is I wish you the best of luck. And if you find yourself, you can't pay by July the 7th, make sure you zoom back in, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to go down there right now.
All right, have a great day, Mr. Grant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm ready to go on Mr. Lance. I did have the opportunity to speak with the prosecutor.
Okay.
Your Honor, can I check in with Dietrich Griffin?
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, Your Honor. I'm here on that, Judge.
This is the City of Detroit versus Joseph Paul Lance. Case number 217-279-301. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Spencer Clayton appearing on behalf of Mr. Lance, P number 77302, and I do see the officer here as well, Judge.
Officer Perkins, Wayne State University Police Department, badge number 155.
Thank you. Good morning to both of you. I have offer in the file to amend this to a blockading traffic. I'll fine $175. I'm guessing, Officer Perkins, you're on the same page as the city attorney with this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and I'm understanding, Counselor, that you want to avail, your client wants to avail himself of this offer. Is your client going to be here today, Counselor?
No, Your Honor. I'd just be pleading on his behalf, and I do have the authority to do so.
Okay, so is that going to be a resolution in this?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So let's go to this. Will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket, Counselor?
Yes, for probable cause. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. For that reason, I'm going to accept your client's responsibility to the amended count of blockading traffic. I'm going to fine your client $175. And how much time did your client need to pay that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? I'm going to say July the 13th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, everyone have a very good day.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Counselor, you are here on, who is that now?
Dietrich Griffin, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, that is I have Attorney Nazar on that.
I work with him, Your Honor. I'm standing in for him.
Oh, you're Mr. Wallace. How's it going?
Good. How are you? Yes.
Very well. Okay, let's see. Do we have an officer here on Mr. Griffin?
Yes, sir. Corporal McCree. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Corporal McCree. I didn't see your name. I knew you would be here if it was. All right, let's get Dietrich Griffin and see what all he's got going on. What I have here is a unregistered, untitled. Let me ask you a question, Counselor. Let's put this on the record. This is the state of Michigan versus Dietrich Orlando Griffin, case number SP 11501-081. And this is a unregistered, untitled. Appearances for the record, please.
I don't know if there's a city attorney. I'll put mine on. Good morning, Your Honor. This is Ted Wallace, P80922, on behalf of Mr. Griffin, who is present via Zoom.
Okay. And Corporal McCree.
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865.
Now, unfortunately, I should have probably waited till the city attorney got here. It's unregistered, untitled. Is there any registration that you can produce at this time, or?
I would have to talk to my client, Your Honor, and okay, it is a city. It's a city case. I would have to. Is it possible?
Well, actually, it's a state case, so if we don't need it's written under the state code.
Okay.
So, Ms. Corporal McCree, what is your desire?
Well, it was an expired plate, so I don't know where we go from here. If he got it registered, then it could be canceled.
All right, Mr. Wallace, is there some way? I think Mr. McCree, Corporal McCree, is trying to offer your client a gift in the sense that if he just wants to make sure that at least by now he's got some kind of registration or something. Is your client driving now, or what's the situation?
If you could pass on this for a minute, and I'll give him a call and see. And
let me put you there. If he's on the line, is that you up there, Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
Let me put you guys in a breakout room, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Corporal McCree,
Good morning.
it's Attorney Irby.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's pass that matter. I'm gonna give him a chance to talk, Corporal McCree, and I'm gonna call Mr. Edward Lanier.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, let me wait, Mr. Lanier, because I don't have an offer in your file. Based on the ticket, I kind of need. Let me ask you this: do you have
Okay.
insurance at this time?
Yes, I do. At this time, I do. At the time, I did.
All right.
I believe it's 3 matters.
Pardon me?
I believe it's 3 matters. I believe it's
Yeah, you're breaking up a little.
insurance tickets and it's 1 for a speeding ticket. Oh, sorry about that. I said I believe it's 1 speeding ticket and I believe it's 2 insurance.
I got that. The problem is that speeding ticket, I know what the city attorney is gonna want you to do. Because you're driving 57. Now, these are the allegations, so I'm not making a conclusion, but you're driving 57. You're driving 57 in the 35-mile-an-hour zone is what the officer says you're doing. Now,
I wouldn't drive fast.
I probably would say the same thing too, but that's what the allegations are. So,
right.
What he's going to want you to do is he's going to want you to take a driving course. What I will do is, if you did take that driving course, I would fine you. I would amend this to a blocking traffic, and I would fine you $175 upon successful completion of that driving course, and I'll dismiss the other 2 matters.
Okay, is that the ticket that's originally $318, I believe?
Yeah, that's in default. Since that was happened during the pandemic, let's put this on the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Edward Lanier, case numbers SP 108-75911 and SP 109-1834, counts 1 and counts 2. So, Mr. Lanier, I'm trying to get you something you can live with, and I know if the city attorney gets back, he's going to want you to take that driving course, and he's going to give you a limited access. I'm trying to get you a little bit better than that before he gets back in here and give you a blocking traffic. The blocking traffic is just it's a no abstraction ticket. The Secretary of State will never know. It's no points. It's just a fine, $175. And then we'll dismiss the other 2 matters. But
I'll take that deal.
You'll take that deal? And you got to do the Michigan defensive driving course.
Oh, you said it will? Oh, I thought you said that's what he would try to offer. If you look back at my record, I haven't had any type of, I'm not a speeder. The day that it actually took place, I was going a little faster than I was supposed to, but I actually was rushing to the bathroom, to be honest. I told the officer that. I'm sure you remember.
I know. So what you told him is that you're guilty of what he says you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So
not that speed limit, though. That was extending it a little bit, saying that fast.
Mr. Lanier, this is Attorney Irby. You either are pleading guilty to what the judge is indicating, you want to take that plea. If you have an explanation and you're denying what the officer wrote, you need to set this up for trial. So you're either going to take the judge's plea because you're guilty of what the officer wrote, or you want to take this to trial. There's no explanation. The judge is telling you what the offers are. If you say I was not speeding, then you can't take that offer. You want to go to trial. So one of the options.
Okay.
So you were either speeding, as the officer said, and the judge is going to give you a plea, or you're saying that was not me, send me the trial. Make him prove that I was speeding. So it's only one or the other. There's no further explanation. You can't give the judge explanations. It's either yes, I want the plea, or no, I do not.
Okay.
So which one do you want? Do you want to take the judge's plea because you were responsible, you were guilty of what the officer said, or you want to set it up for trial?
I was still trying to get a better understanding because
Mr. Lanier, your phone is breaking up. Let me say this. Why don't you turn, Mr. Lanier? Mr. Lanier.
I thought he was saying that's what he was.
Mr. Lanier.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Your phone is breaking up. Why don't you
Yes,
turn
yes, sir.
why don't you turn your video off so we can see if we can get a better reception from you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And turn the volume down just a little bit.
Wait, it just got me at the video. I can only see myself and say video preview. It won't even let me click on anything.
Okay, either let your window up or turn your air off because there's
It's just saying video preview. I can only see myself and it say waiting like it's loading in the middle. That's how it's been the whole time I've been on.
Mr. Lanier, do you have your window
No,
down?
I don't have neither one going on. The air is not on, other window is not down.
Judge, I think it's just the area that he's in. It's
Air is off also. No, ma'am, look. They're both up, the air is off.
yeah, his reception is delayed.
I could try
Judge.
going back in the house to see if that'll work a little better.
Okay, yes, and we'll come right back to you
Let
for
me see it. I'm gonna try to go back in the house. Okay. Okay. Hello?
You there? You back, Mr. Lanier?
Yes, are you able to hear me better?
A little bit.
Okay.
Judge, are you able to read him the offer again so he can determine whether he's responsible or not?
It was only one little piece I was confused with doing.
All right, here's the deal again, Mr. Lanier. In keeping consistent with everyone that's come through here, as far as the speeding and the level of speed that they say you are traveling, I'll offer you I'll offer you the ability to take the driver improvement course. That's an 8-hour course. It's online. I'll give you time to do it. It's 14 quizzes and 1 test. And if you, upon successful completion of that course, I'll dismiss the 2 misdemeanors and I'll amend the speeding ticket to a blocking traffic where that you don't have to have anything on your record. It won't abstract to the Secretary of State. It'll just be a $175 fine.
Okay, and that's an 8-hour, 1 day, 8-hour course?
Yeah, and you can do it on your own time. I'll even say this, Mr. Lanier, that the quicker you get it done, the quicker you can come back in and you can just zoom in and we can close this matter out and then you can go get a license. So I'll give you 30 days to do it. You'll take that?
Yes. I'm just trying to get my license back as soon as possible.
Okay, so let's we put that on the record. We did put it on the record. So, Mr. Lanier,
yes.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Well, let's do this. Let's put this on August the 2nd, 2021. That's when we'll have you set to come back in court for a pretrial. On that date at 8:30 a.m., we'll have you come back into court with your documentation upon successful completion. If you do, I'll dismiss the misdemeanors and amend the speeding to blocking traffic.
Okay.
Mr. Lanier, if you get that done this week, if you hurry up and get that course done this week, then I will, you can zoom back in and in the morning, then you can show me that documentation. We'll pull your file. We'll get this closed out. You pay the money. You go get your license. All right.
Thank you. I was gonna ask that next if I could do it sooner.
All right. So I want you to take this down. You have an ink pen?
Yes, I'm putting it down in my notes in my phone.
Okay. MichiganDefensiveDriving.com. I'm going to put it in the chat for everybody.
Did you say defensive driving, Michigan defensive?
Yes, MichiganDefensiveDriving.com. And that is MichiganDefensiveDriving.com. And then you want to select the 36 district court option.
Okay. Okay, after I click the 36 district option, am I clicking on anything else, or it should show me where I need to go?
And then that should be enough information. If you need some more information, you can call my courtroom at 965-2402.
2402. And what's your name again, Judge?
Judge Perkins, Judge Sean B. Perkins, SEAN B period PERKINS.
Thank you, Judge Perkins. Okay.
All right?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Lanier, if nothing further, you have a very good day, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you. You guys have a blessed one also.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Counselor Wallace, do you want to go in a breakout room with Corporal McCree?
We can, Your Honor. My client does have the registration. He showed me on the camera, and so I think we're just ready to go forward if that's the case.
Okay, Corporal McCree, is that sufficient if this client shows you that registration?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right, fair enough. Do we need to recall this case? This is the City of Detroit versus recalling the City of Detroit versus Dietrich Orlando Griffin, case number SP 808788, count 1. All right. So, Mr. Griffin, can you supply that information so that Corporal McCree can see that?
Gotta get it forward, push it a little closer. I can't see it because it's too small and I'm blind.
I can see it. I saw it. Put it up there one more time, Mr. Griffin. That's better.
A little closer.
Dodge station wagon expires 1/25/2022.
Is it a Dodge station wagon?
That's what it says.
Oh, what's the last four of the VIN number?
Let's see. The last four of the VIN number is that 3031, Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
There we go. That's a good shot.
Now, is that the car that you were driving on that date, or is that a new car that you have?
It's my new car.
Okay. And what happened to the car? What happened to the 2008 Dodge?
That wasn't my car.
Okay.
That was my sister's car.
Is that car still on the road, that 2008 Dodge?
No, it's not.
Mr. Corporal McCree, what do you want to do?
I'm not quite sure, Judge. I'll leave it in your hands. Whatever you choose, I'm good with it.
Well, I will say that he supplied a valid registration, Mr. Diedrich Orlando Griffin Jr., and he's got a 2018 Dodge with current registration. I'm gonna take his representation that 2008 Dodge Blue was his sister's car, and it's no longer on the road. I don't have any reason to not believe him in that sense, but I want to make sure that that you get. I guess the overriding importance is that he has registration on his vehicle. Other than that,
okay, I'm
gonna really defer to you, Corporal McCree, in that will you accept that representation and what you want to do? That I'm gonna leave it up to you. I know you're a fair person, and I know the most important thing you want to see is people driving on the road legally.
Yes, Judge. Yeah, I go ahead and accept it. I'm good with it.
All right, and I know you're out there constantly, Corporal McCree, and if Mr. Griffin is out there riding illegal, you're gonna catch up with him one day because he'll be speeding something probably. So, all right, you hear that, Mr. Griffin?
Yeah, I understand.
I see he's constantly on the job, and he has the highest integrity. So we're gonna, based on Corporal McCree's willingness to dismiss the matter, we're going to dismiss this matter, and let's see. You can take it off that picture there, Mr. Griffin. And let me just make sure that you don't have anything else. What I'm going to do, however, I'm going to make you responsible for the reinstatement fee. I will waive the warrant fee. It seems like you have two other fees down here of $25 a piece, and I'm going to make you pay those fees today. You have $95 today, Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
But hey, whether you have it or not right now, you're gonna have to get it, all right? Get the court the $95 today, and we'll dismiss based on your payment of the $95. And I can give you the case numbers that you need to pay on each one of them.
All right.
You got anything, Counselor, you want to write this down for him?
Yes, Judge.
All right. That is 0046778841. That's $25. We have SD 9560581. That's another $25. And then we have this matter, ST 8087881. That's going to be $40.
Okay, so those both are SP as in Paul, or Perkins as it may.
One is SB as in Sean Bertram. The other one is SP as in Sean Perkins. And the other one is just 0046778841.
Got it. Okay.
And that dismissal is going to be contingent on his payment of those fees today.
Understood, John.
I'll waive warrant fee and pay reinstatement fee. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
There's nothing further. Everyone have a very good day, and Corporal McCree, you be safe out there.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
Thank you, Corporal McCree. Thank you, Judge.
Corporal Goody.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Who might you be here on today?
Hussein Gamlock.
They're not here yet. Who is Ashley?
Yes, I'm here.
Are
Did
you
you say
there?
Ashley?
Yeah, I don't see you. What's your last name, ma'am?
Lee, L-E-E.
Good morning, Miss Lee.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Hussein, Gamlock. That was a scheduling error. It's just supposed to be a show cause, not a jury trial.
Okay. Corporal Goody.
Yes, sir.
They say that is a scheduling error. It's supposed to be a show cause and not a trial. So you're free to leave.
Okay, then, Your Honor. Thank you very
He
much.
didn't show up today, so he might not show up for the trial.
Okay, he had a North Carolina address, so I'm not sure, sir.
Sure, he
Yeah, I'll note that you appeared. So you were in court today. We'll make that notification. All right.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
You have a very good one. Be safe out there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Ashley Catrice Lee.
Yes.
I see that you have a bunch of civil infractions that go along with this ticket. I think they go along with this ticket. What's your driver record look like, ma'am?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I had a ticket.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. What's your driver record look like, ma'am?
I guess it's good. I think it's good.
Let's see. She's got these are state cases, civil infractions that are in default. Two of them, one in the city. What do you want to do? I'm sorry about that. Sorry, she has an offer to plead to failure to display.
This man talking about. So much better.
All right. Failure to display.
How many additional ones did you want?
She's got 3 other civil infractions: no registration, no insurance, and disregarding property control funds.
And how many was on that initial ticket? 1 or 2?
All 3 of them at the same time.
Oh, it's all.
So 4 tickets at one
4
point.
tickets. And she paid any?
Nothing yet.
The last one was like 80.
We'll do blockade and dismiss all of them.
And two.
Two blockades. Do you have any misdemeanors on your record, ma'am?
No, not that I know of. No.
All right, here's the deal, ma'am. In order for you, all right, you have, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Ashley Catrice Lee. Case numbers SP 1134618, count 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1134621. Mrs. Lee, what I'm gonna do is, the civil infractions are in default. But since you got these civil infractions during the pandemic, November 16th, 2020, then I will set aside the default. I do see that you made the court date timely for the operator for the failure to display ticket. So I don't know what happened and why the civil infractions didn't ride along with that, but I'm gonna set aside those defaults so you can get a chance to resolve all this at one time. Here's the deal. I can do one of two things or three things. First, I can give you a trial. We can get the officer in here. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I showed him my driver's license, my registration. I didn't have my new copy of my insurance in my car at the time, but I gave him my driver's license and my registration. When I looked at the ticket, he gave me a ticket for no registration.
And do you have that stuff today?
Yes.
And you had registration on a 2020 Buick?
Yes.
I know you had registration on that. You're driving a brand new car.
Yeah.
You got a better car than I do. I don't know about that. I like my Grand Marquis, but so this is Officer Maurice Alexander. So you have, let's see the registration. Let's see the driver's license.
Oh man. 1 second. I gotta go outside and get it.
Who's this?
This is Ashley Catrice.
Cause I gotta go outside. 1 second. I have to go outside to get it.
You're at work now?
Oh, here.
I'm inclined to just say.
Hello.
Oh, I'm inclined to just say. She paid. She's got all of that.
Especially, can you see she got a driver's license? For title,
Yes, she did want to get life. You told me you had a good. You told me you had a good driving record. This thing is running out of paper.
It's not. Is it?
She's got a valid license.
All
right, here we're gonna do. You don't have to go outside. I'm gonna accept your representation that you had a registration at the time, but we're not gonna excuse the running red light ticket, all right? I don't know whether you did it or not, but I'm gonna offer you a one count of blocking traffic, $175. I'll dismiss all the other matters.
Okay. It was a stop sign. Okay.
Well, stop sign, you ran it. If you ran it, you ran it. And we're not going to excuse that. So you need to start stopping at the stop signs. So you want to take that deal?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Mrs. Lee, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
And you understand by taking this deal, you're going to give up that right to a trial?
Yes.
And are you taking this on your own free will?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No.
Okay, let me draw your attention back to November 16th, 2020 at about 4:50 p.m. You remember that date real well because you just told me you ran the stop sign. So in the city of Detroit, in the area of Frankfurt and Copland, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by Detroit police on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you pulled over because you ran a stop sign?
Yes.
And did you in fact run that stop sign, Mrs. Lee?
Yeah, I yelled at it, so yeah.
You remember what I don't know if you were here. Less is more, Mrs. Lee.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. I'm giving you a gift. You can't be running stop signs. Stop. It's because kids out there walking, it's other cars, it's other people running lights, and I'm seeing other people running red lights. They're running red lights at 7 Mile and Woodward. Yeah, there was an accident out in front of the court this morning. They're running red lights at 7 Mile and Woodward. And I'm thinking, are they out of their minds? So be careful, all right? Do not run the stop signs. Let's drive safe. You're getting a gift here. I'm going to accept your representation that you have insurance and I see that you have a valid driver's license. And you don't want to get that 2020 Buick all smashed up, and you don't want to get smashed up, and you don't want to smash anybody up or run any kids over, okay?
Yeah.
So based on that, I'm going to fine you $175. When can you pay, Mrs. Lee?
I can pay it next week.
I was going to say pay it today. You working?
I can pay it today.
Yeah, pay that today. Listen, I'm going to give you till July the 7th, all right? That way, if you don't have time to pay it today, you got till July the 7th. Ms. Lee, it's just for your own safety. I appreciate you have all your documentation. I appreciate you're gainfully employed and doing your thing. Probably doing a lot of extra work because you're in the hospital, I see. So thank God for you, and you be safe. I'm going to give you till July the 7th to pay that $175, and I'm going to close all these other matters out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, and if there's nothing further, you have a very good day.
Thank you, you too.
All right. I know you said it right on the back. All right. It seems like it. Okay, Ms. Irby. Ms. Irby?
Yes, Judge.
That seems like that'll conclude the morning.
Okay, well, you have a great evening, rest of your day, evening.
All right, if something else comes up in the matter of, in the next, half hour or so, we'll give you a call.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Did you handle your mail?
Okay, Your Honor, this one right here. Oh,
That's the one that we send driving bills, right?
yes, is this which one? You amended this one? And no issuance to blockade traffic.
I'm gonna amend which one, the civil infraction,
The speeding ticket,
the speeding ticket, yes.
blockade traffic,
Yes.
and you want him to go to that driver's court.
Yeah, and I'll dismiss the other two.
When he come back, or you dismiss him.
We'll dismiss when we come back. I'm kind of trying to keep it consistent with you. Here, this guy got a 21 to 25 over. I told him, I said, listen, he said he knew he was speeding, he didn't think he was going that bad, but he had to use the bathroom. I was like, well, I'm gonna give you a gift. I said, if you take this driving course, I'll be blocking traffic. I said, but if you hurry up, if you don't hurry up, and my courtroom prosecutor, he's gonna want to give you limited access. I said, so you better go ahead and do something. I said, we're gonna try to keep it consistent here, but we'll dismiss the other two matters, but you're gonna have to pay something, and you got to pay. He said he'll take the driving course.
You know, my thing is, I'd rather these people take the driving course than
anything. I agree. I think that's a very good, because I took one of those driving courses when I was speaking in Tennessee. And it gave me so much insight on things I didn't even pay attention to. It says when you go to the, on a stop, you know, I always pull over on a stop sign and pull over to the right, because other cars come and turn. You know, some people just sit right in the middle of the street, and when you turn make that left turn, you almost can't turn because they're in the way. You're supposed to pull over, they don't, but you're also supposed to go over to the right and block the lights from coming through on your side too. And they were talking about that in that class. And then it also spoke about speed, how you think you're getting somewhere faster, but you don't get there any faster. If you just stay at a consistent speed limit, then you're gonna get there in just the amount of time. Because you keep going faster, slower, and then you get pulled over by the police, so you lose 40 minutes right there. You know what I said?
that she could have just drove consistently.
You could have just been gone.
Last time I got pulled over, so it was. Oh, hold on, let me get my ID is right inside the welcome cards. And he was like, slow down, man. I was gone.
Yeah.
But I don't have that option anymore.
Well, you probably still do.
No. It's half gone. I didn't retire. I was retired from, I would. Since I didn't retire from, I don't have that option.
But they still know.
Not out of state.
Oh.
You know, like I said, last time was in Tennessee. Same thing.
They Washington, Tennessee.
It was like deuces. Slow down.
My cousin's in Madison. I'm sure he's about to hang it up. Soon. He indicated that. All right. Doesn't seem to be my